Kitchener, Ontario, which is like right on the road between Toronto and Detroit. That had a huge influence on everybody there, including myself. And yeah, I mean, that whole party scene in Detroit back in those days was a huge influence on us. Like, you know, the Jack parties from Richie, and you know, just a lot of the things that were going on there. You know, with the Underground Resistance and, you know, Juan Atkins and people like this really had a profound influence on us. And at the same time in Toronto there was a really strong UK influence happening there. So that also had a little bit of play on things there too. Right. And you know, in terms of Montreal, it's like there was a huge influence from New York there. And there was, you know, Montreal had really the biggest underground gay after-hour scene since the 70s, late 70s, you know. And that also has a big influence on a lot of the producers coming out of that city too.
Yeah. You've been dying to come back to Amsterdam, right?
Yeah, man. I mean, really, it's been yeah, it'll be 8 years since the last time I played here. It's not the most original thing I ever did in my life, you know. But yeah, at the moment it's something really special because there's so many different friends from all over that have converged there. And so many amazing projects kind of crossing paths, and old friendships and everything kind of coming back together again and forming something really solid again. And you know, we're all, in a way, we're all foreigners there, but at the same time it really feels like home because there's so many old friendships that are come back together again. So it's something really special. I don't know, in a way I can't say there's any other city like it. The focus of Revolver is really a digital label at the moment, and its focus is really on more eclectic minimal house and yeah, more experimental minimalist stuff. And it's really been the format since day one. We always kept that label like this, and we, you know, I'm really proud to say it. I mean, we released, you know, the first records from people like Acufed, from Pantone, Thomas Yurku, Deadbeat. Quite a few of the Canadian icons were really the first times they were appearing were either on Revolver or on Cynosure. And Cynosure at the moment is really focused. It still has the same format, which is really primarily vinyl. And we do digital things also with the label too, but it's always had more of a dance floor appeal, a little bit more, slightly more accessible, but still sort of on the left side. Really, just been a lot of respect, kind of going back and forth in terms of what the producers are doing here. And in the past 2 years, I've really taken a keen notice to what's going on here, and really try to get in touch with some of these guys and cross paths a little bit. And actually, tonight's the first night where I'm really starting to actually meet some of these guys face to face, and it's really a great thing, you know. It's long overdue. Really, the lines are crossing all over the place, and I think like things are really becoming really interconnected in a way that they never were before. I think things aren't so segregated anymore. There's so many lines crossing, and I mean, that's just a beautiful thing about what technology is kind of where it's brought us today. You know, the whole industry is really gone towards the whole digital thing, and my partner is you know, almost exclusively playing sets on vinyl. I mean, digitally, and we were always joking around, and I joke around with other people like Richie and other people like this that are doing the same thing, and say, well, what's the point? Why are you doing? Why are you even bothering doing it on vinyl? I mean, doesn't it feel kind of hypocritical? The next one, it's going to be an EP on Wagon Repair. It's going to come out. We're not sure exactly when, but it'll be in the spring, I think. And I'm working on an album right now too. I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do with that yet. If it's going to appear there, or if it's going to appear on my label, or somewhere else. It's really up in the air, and it's still in the process as well. So I'm taking my time with it. I had a really busy year last year, and I've really been just really taking my time and pacing things out for the future, and you know, I'm not rushing. Thanks very much. Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you.